Hello everyone and welcome to Valinko's channel. In today's video I will show you how to fix the memory could not be written error in Windows. And now, let's get started. This error can occur randomly in various situations, such as when restarting or turning off your PC, or while launching an application. It can be caused by several factors, including low memory resources, driver issues, faulty memory modules, or third-party applications. Here are several steps you can try to resolve this issue. First, try closing all open applications and restarting your computer. See if the error message reappears. If you encounter this error when launching or closing a specific application, you should try repairing that application's files. To do this, right-click the Start button and select Settings. In the Settings window, click on Apps, then Installed Apps. Locate the app that is causing the error, click the three dotted lines next to it, and select Advanced Options. Scroll down and choose the Repair option. After the repair process, check if the error is resolved. If not, proceed to the next step. Next, we will repair system files on your computer. Open the command prompt as an administrator. You can do this by typing command prompt in the Windows search bar, right-clicking on it, and selecting Run as Administrator. If a user account control prompt appears, click Yes or Continue. Once the command prompt window is open, type sfc/scannow and press Enter. This command will scan and repair corrupted system files. The process may take some time to complete. After the scan, you should see a message indicating whether Windows Resource Protection found any integrity violations. If the SFC scan reports integrity violations, or if the issue persists, you can try running the Deployment Image Servicing and Management tool with the restorehealth command. You can find this command in the video description. Copy the command and paste it into the command prompt by right-clicking within the window, then press Enter. This command will attempt to repair system image issues. The restorehealth operation might take about 5 to 15 minutes, depending on your computer's speed and the amount of data. Once it completes successfully, you will see a confirmation message. Close the command prompt window and check if the error has been resolved. If the error message continues to appear, it is recommended to run a Windows memory diagnostic check. Open the Run window by right-clicking the Start button and selecting Run. In the Run dialog box, type mds-ched.exe and click OK. You will see a prompt to check your computer for memory problems. Choose the option to restart now and check for problems. Make sure to save all your work and close any open applications before proceeding. Your computer will restart and perform the memory diagnostic. After the check is complete and your computer has restarted, see if the error message is gone. If the memory diagnostic does not resolve the issue, you should perform a clean boot on your computer. Again, open the Run window by right-clicking the Start button and selecting Run. Type msconfig and click OK. If a user account control prompt appears, click Yes or Continue. In the System Configuration window, select Selective Startup. Then, go to the Services tab, check the box that says Hide All Microsoft Services, and click Disable All. Next, navigate to the Startup tab and disable all third-party startup applications. This process helps identify if a background application is causing the conflict. After disabling these services and startup items, restart your computer and check for the error. If the error disappears, you can then re-enable services and start up items one by one to find the culprit. If the problem still persists, you might need to repair the .NET framework on your computer. Open your web browser and go to a search engine like Google or Bing. Search for .NET Framework Repair Tool. Ensure you download the tool only from the official Microsoft website. A link to the official tool will be provided in the video description. Download the tool, and once it is downloaded, double-click the executable file. If prompted by user account control, click Yes or Continue. Accept the end-user license agreement and click Next. The tool will detect and attempt to fix any issues with your .NET Framework installation. Once the process is complete, click Finish and restart your computer. Even after trying all these steps, if you are still experiencing the error, you can do this by typing "Click on Advanced System Settings" in the Windows search bar. Click the Advanced tab, and then click the Settings button under Performance. In the Performance Options window, click the Advanced tab again. Under Virtual Memory, uncheck the box that says Automatically Manage Paging File Size for All Drives. Then, select Custom Size. Specify your desired initial and maximum virtual memory sizes in megabytes. Click OK, then click OK again, and finally click OK to close the windows. Restart your computer for the changes to take effect. If you continue to face this error after trying all the suggested solutions, please leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will do my best to provide further assistance. Hope this was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.